Welcome to my channel. We are back with another weapons review video where we go through and test all the weapons inside of Black Ops 6 to see how viable these weapons are for all of you to be using inside of the Zombies game mode. So if you're new to my channel, make sure you are subscribed with those bell notifications turned on, as you're not going to want to miss out any future uploads from myself on Black Ops 6 Zombies. As well, in the description down below, you can find the link for my streams, and I'm working really hard this year to smash out Twitch partner, so I'd love a bunch of you to pop over to stream and come hang out. We have tons of fun over there, including starting this week, I will be diving in for the first time ever and doing Warzone Wednesdays. Should be tons of fun. You can find the link for that down below in the description. As well, if you're looking for players to run through Easter eggs inside of Black Ops 6, Camel Grind, or Knockout Dark Ops challenges, feel free to join the amazing Zhorde community Discord that is built on players helping out other players. Sounds like a good fit for you? Again, down in the description is where you can find the link for that. Now in today's video, we're going to be diving in and checking out one of the brand new assault rifles that they have released for Season 3 inside of Black Ops 6. And I'm talking about the Kilo assault rifle, which we're looking at here in Nebula camo, and I think it looks absolutely amazing. I have this absolutely maxed out. So how does this perform? Well, under hip fire, this is the kind of spread you're looking at, and if you just ADS, then it does this, so it's pretty solid. And then if you try and control the recoil, this is virtually a laser beam with the build that I have for you today, so make sure you're sticking through the entire video. As well, inside of Season 3 for Black Ops 6, they brought back a perk 10 years in the making, waiting for its return. Double tap is what I'm talking about, and these are the augments after you have finished all of your research that are available to use on double tap. Let me know in the comments which ones you are running. I'm running double impact and double time. I'd love to find out from you all. Now, in today's video, we're going to be taking the Kilo assault rifle all the way through up to maximum damage inside of Black Ops 6 Zombies on the brand new map, Shattered Veil. So by the end of the video, you should have a really good feel for whether or not this is something that fits your playstyle inside of Black Ops 6 Zombies, and whether or not it's going to be a viable option for you. So without further ado, let's dive into the Kilo review video today. Thank you so much for tuning in today. We are looking at the brand new Kilo assault rifle, and I think it looks absolutely amazing in Zombies with the Nebula camo on there. Just absolutely amazing. So what kind of damage are we looking for right off the rip with this? 124, not bad at all. Yeah, even hip fire you're hitting 124 on crit shots. That is good to see. Definitely. I was definitely enjoying using this. Here's a nice little side Easter egg for you all. Just outside of here, on the back side of the map, to the left of the double tap perk machine, if you shoot out there, there is a free double points that you can go ahead and pick up. So I definitely wanted to show you guys that. That can help out. It's a little hard to see, but just make sure. Now let's take advantage of the double tap here and get some extra points nice and early as we can. Still solid 124 damage. Let's go ahead and bump this up to green rarity now. See what kind of damage does that take it to. That's a solid 187 at just green. Wow. This Kilo feels really good. It shoots like laser straight with the build that I have. It's really, really awesome. Plus, unpack-a-punched, you have 100 rounds in the magazine. And with this build, once you pack-a-punch it, you're going to have 200 rounds in the magazine. Boy, double points today. All over the place. Holy smokes. Let's go ahead and pick those up. Definitely like to get the points nice and early. Let's dive into pack-a-punch now. Take this up to pack 1. Melee the machine because I forgot to turn off pack camos. And keep my Nebula on there. Ooh, it looks good. Pack 1 green. 390. Yep, 390 is what you're looking at pack 1 green on the Kilo. And I mean, like round 8, you're gonna have no issues at all. None. Just mow down the zombies, no problem. I love using this Kilo. It was definitely something nice. And the iron sights that come with it, like if you take off an optic and have none, which is what I'm using, definitely not a bad sight. Like I had no problems using that. It wasn't too obtrusive, and definitely felt like it was a good sight to use. So it gave me an option to add another attachment to the weapon instead of having to use an optic, which was nice to see for the Kilo. But yeah, I mean, you can see it shoots like laser straight. 390 crit damage, green pack 1. You're able to just melt. Just melt. No problemo. Let's get that nuke and move on. All right, let's take this up to blue rarity now at pack 1. on the kilo and see what kind of damage numbers we're going to be looking at here. We're at 390 at green pack 1, so let's see what kind of an increase we have. Ooh, 520? Oh yeah. Oh, that feels good. Just stand and deliver the damage. Another double points. What is with the game today? And not at the end of the round. We're definitely going to be taking advantage of this double points. I love the fact that on the new map Shattered Vale, I feel like the double points spawning in at like the end of the rounds is not as common on Shattered Vale. Like they tend to spawn in the middle of the round, which is really helpful. So let's see how this handles the Raygun Mark II Doppelgas that you need to let out of the cage for the Easter egg to get the Mark II. Let's see how this handles this Doppelgas here at blue pack 1. And the explosive gassy zombies that come out of there with him. Not much of a problem at all. Didn't want to get that gas. I was trying to keep my round zombie, which is why you saw me take off like that. But yeah, we can just dish out the damage to the Doppelgas. Yeah, I just stood and dished it out. That is awesome. That is awesome. Let's pick up our severed arm. Let's go. All right, now let's go pick up double tap and see what kind of an increase this does to the fire rate on our weapon. Also, that inspect is so cool. That is so cool. I love it. I love it. Absolutely love it. Now we have double tap. Oh my, does that increase fire rate? I definitely am really happy they brought double tap back. If you guys agree, smash that like button so that I know if you guys really are happy to see double tap come back. And now that we have double tap, pack 1 blue, I wanted to see how it handles our new special round, which is replacing the old dog round, which is replacing the vermin round, which is replacing the parasite round, is now the toxic zombie round. And they sprint at you and explode into a gassy cloud when they die. And if you run into that cloud, it does damage to you. But overall, these rounds are pretty quick, so I was pretty pleased to see the switch over to these type of special rounds. Like, they don't take forever, which was definitely awesome to see, because that was a problem early on. So let's move this now to Epic Pack 1. Oh, we got insta-kill. Hold on. Let's let that burn out and see what kind of damage we can actually get. Ooh, up to 780 now on a crit shot? Okay. Let's move this to pack 2 now, Epic, and see what kind of damage numbers we're going to be looking at. Zombie. 1557, 1560, 1560 on a crit shot at Epic pack 2. Holy smokes. And we're in round 18 here now, and definitely I'm having no problems taking out the zombies. None. Look at this. Just like a hot knife through butter. We are just melting these away. Holy, another double points. I mean, I don't even know how many that is in this game today. Let me know down in the comments how many double points are in this video, because I think that's like 4 or 5 I've already gotten. That's crazy. That's crazy. Okay, let's take this up to pack 3. Epic damage now. Can we get a number? I didn't see. Was that 3,000? I think? No way. 3,120 on a crit shot? Yo. This slaps. This slaps. Look at this. That's awesome. I love how quick these rounds are. Those special rounds are so nice that they just like burn through like that. That is just absolutely awesome to see. Yeah, round 23, we're just standing and dishing out the damage to the Horde. Pack 3, Epic. Unbelievable damage on this kilo. Unbelievable damage. Now, as far as the boss fight goes, I did bring the kilo into the boss fight, but in my opinion, currently I feel like the best weapon to be using inside the boss fight is going to be the raygun Mark II, the blue variant, and the Wonderwaff for crowd control. I have yet to find a weapon that does like insane damage against the T-Rex for the boss fight. I'm definitely eager to try out the HDR sniper and a couple of the other sniper rifles to see if they may do like just insane damage to the T-Rex. So definitely going to be looking for that. Now let's move this to legendary pack 3, 4,160. Holy. That is a lot of damage. And on this map, you want to be using Deadwire as your ammo mod, as that is what your Elder Disciples are going to be weak to. So but now we still need to get Deadshot Daiquiri. We don't have Deadshot Daiquiri yet, but I mean, there's a Doppelgast around 25. We just like eliminated them, no problem. Crowd control, not an issue. Hot knife through butter, like I said earlier. This way with double tap and that fire rate increase, you can really mow down the hordes with your bullet weapons now, which is awesome. I was really happy to see that double tap is making bullet weapons in your zombies games viable up to, you know, a higher round, which is definitely nice to see. Like, I was not exactly pleased that, you know, once you get into the 30s, that you're kind of pushed into specials, score streaks and traps and stuff like that as your bullet weapons just become less and less effective. But I feel like with double tap, that's definitely changed, and you can definitely push your weapons into the 30s for sure. If you're wondering where Wonder Fizz is on this map, it's down in the tunnels, just outside the area where the armory is, if you're wondering where that is. So let's go ahead and grab Deadshot Daiquiri and see. That jumped it up to 4,804 on a crit shot. Holy. Okay, round 26. How are we doing with the kilo against the zombies? We are maxed out. We got Deadwire, legendary triple pack, and yeah, I mean, that's incredible. That is absolutely incredible. Now there is a little bit of room to move on my build. If you wanted to make this a little bit more of a mobility build, that's definitely something that you can do. But I did not feel like a slug when I was running around using the kilo during the match today. Like the build I have, I felt fine using it in all scenarios. Didn't really have an issue running away from, you know, the super sprinter zombies and stuff like that using this build. So definitely felt like it was good. And this weapon is incredibly strong, which is awesome. Just awesome to see. I am absolutely loving the brand new map, Shattervale. Definitely a map I'm really enjoying. I mean, that boss fight is absolutely insane. So here we are. I pushed up the rounds today further than I normally do for a video, in part because I wanted to see how this kilo handles the Elder Disciples in the higher rounds. Again, not much of an issue at all, as you can see right there. And I wanted to find out, like I said, in the 30s, prior to double tap, your bullet weapons weren't exactly the most viable option. I mean, you're going to be buying ammo a lot, and at max damage on the weapons and max pack-a-punch, you're looking at 5K per ammo purchase, so you can really run out of money in a hurry. So I was curious to see what this is going to be like when we go up into the rounds. You know, here we are around 34. How does it handle? Does it still dish out the damage to the crowds? And that was a resounding yes. Like, this is definitely awesome. This is something I felt like Black Ops 6 has been waiting and needing for a bit. There's another Elder Disciple. Let's see how we can take him out with this kilo. Again, no issues. Deadwire is what he's weak to, so we just shred right through him. One Ether Shroud and he's gone. That was absolutely amazing. 2 Elder Disciples around 34, handled with this kilo at max damage output, and no struggles, like none. I was really not having any problems with this. It was awesome to see. I was having tons of fun being able to go through higher rounds and use a bullet weapon instead of being forced to push them through a trap or saving my salvage and running mutant injectors. It was really nice to just go back to kind of the old school zombies, just slaying them with your bullet weapon through the rounds, working on training up the zombies and just taking out hordes, you know, like that. It was definitely felt really good. I've been playing zombies for over 10 years, and this feels really good to be able to use bullet weapons as you climb up through the rounds. I did not like being stuck with just like mutant injectors or score streaks or traps and wonder weapons, you know, to go through rounds. I definitely like being able to take guns in and you know, see, you know, how far you can go with certain weapons. You know, for example, like how far can you go with a pistol? How far can you go with a marksman rifle? How far can you go with a sniper rifle? These are things I like to try and see what, you know, we can do. And having double tap here definitely makes that a lot more of a viable option as you go up to the round. So I'd love to find out what you guys' thoughts are on double tap and what other perks you feel like this game needs to bring in and what perks you feel like we're going to be getting, because they might be two completely different things. I feel like, you know, Mule Kick is something that we could bring in, and again, that would be something that would really help all of the weapons in game combat the need to purchase ammo as much. Maybe one of the augments for Mule Kick they could introduce would be one to increase reserve ammo on weapons by a little bit. Things like that I feel like would be really cool to bring into Black Ops 6 Zombies. I also am eager to see the Shatter Blast field upgrade, how that's going to play out, how that's going to work. I'm really excited to see what that's like in game. What are your thoughts on Shatter Blast coming in? What other field upgrades that we haven't been introduced to yet in the game that you might like to see from previous Call of Duty games, looking back at you, Cold War? Maybe Ring of Fire is one I think I'd really like to see come back. That would be really cool to see. Although I do feel like that might make some of the boss fights incredibly easy as you go up through the rounds. He saw me right there in round 35 going to buy ammo with the kilo. Now I'm showing you these full rounds up high here. So another double points. I'm telling you, this game was all about giving me points today. Now, I'm throwing a lot of Casimirs in the video because I'm still trying to unlock a calling card that requires me to get 200 Casimir kills in one match. So I've been kind of working on that in my matches to see if I can't get that. This is why you see me throwing the Casimir nades. But like round 35, I'm still running around with just my bullet weapon. I have no issues using it. I do have the Mark II, just the base variant as well. And it's back a bunch, but I've just been running around with the kilo this whole match and really, really enjoying it. Now, I've got the video coming on the AMAX and the HDR sniper rifle, as both of those are max level. So I'm going to be working on videos for those to see what they can do as far as damage numbers inside of Black Ops 6. So I'm really looking forward to that. And like I said earlier in the video, I'd love to see a bunch of you guys come and pop over to the Twitch streams, as we're working hard to reach a Twitch partner this year. So over on stream, I'm going to be doing some Warzone Wednesdays starting this week, which is a first for me. So if you'd like to help a complete noob to Warzone, feel free to pop in the streams on Wednesday and help out with that. On Mondays, I do multiplayer Mondays. And then on Saturday mornings when I stream myself making a custom zombies map for Black Ops 3. So if you wanted to see how zombies maps are made, kind of the back end, get some input on maybe putting some features that you suggest into the map I'm making, then tune into the streams on Saturday. I think that would be really cool. As well, with Warzone being received as well as it did for Season 3, inside of the community Zhorde Discord, we are now going to be working to see if we can't do a community Warzone private matches on Saturday nights, which should be tons of fun. So if you haven't joined the Zhorde community Discord, feel free to do so. Like I said earlier in the video, the link for that is down below in the description. But here we are, popping the Xville on round 36. Here on Shattered Veil, I had a chopper gunner that I managed to pick up from one of the elites in my run, so we're using that to get out of the map here, which was definitely awesome. Like, I really enjoyed using the kilo. Overall, I feel like it is definitely a viable weapon to be using inside of Black Ops 6 Zombies. I feel like it's a weapon that we can run through multiple rounds, probably into the 40s or 50s, as long as you got double tap, and definitely worth it. So overall, my thoughts and feelings on the brand new Kilo assault rifle. One of my favorite weapons inside of Black Ops 6 so far. Definitely a viable weapon to be bringing inside of your zombies games, 100%. So that was an awesome run. Made it out of the match with a successful exfil on Shattered Veil. Sweet. Now, at the end of the video, like I always do, I'm going to show you guys the build that I used for today's run. Like I said, there is a little bit of room to move if you want to switch this up for mobility. So make those suggestions and work together down below in the comments suggestions, so we all have one amazing build to run on this. Thank you so much for tuning in today. I truly do appreciate it, and we'll catch you guys in the next one.